Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Skywalker Stories. We are back. My name is Devon Shah, and I am, of course, always here with,
Ish Singh here, and
as you can
well,
tell,
it's been a while.
it has. It's definitely been a
Um,
while. We are so sorry, honestly.
yeah,
I don't. We honestly don't know what to say.
yeah.
We're
It's
not.
it took a lot of prep time to even get here, guys. We were
We
like
have
just
been
walking through the
planning
movie.
though. We have been
Yeah,
planning.
we haven't planned. Yo, we're gonna come back. We're gonna come back. But then
Yeah.
stuff came up, and school is finally done for us,
We're
and
done.
expect a lot more videos now.
Yeah.
So
So I just want to say stuff quickly. We did say that we wanted to do a Fast Nine review. I think did we say
yeah,
that?
I
I don't
don't,
remember if we
I
did,
don't remember.
but we do want to do a Fast Nine review. But we live in Ontario, so
Yeah,
everything was closed when the movie
yeah,
hit theaters. I am going this Friday to go see it. I don't know when Ish is gonna go see it, but there should be a review soon. Hopefully, don't take my word
yeah.
on it.
hmm
Yeah. But today we're talking about Marvel movies are back.
They're back. Yeah.
Black Widow. Yeah. Yes. Uh, Black Widow.
Hey, you know what? I'm just excited to see Marvel back
Yeah,
and
honestly.
to see a movie that was made by Marvel. It's been a while. It's been since Far From Home, so it was really fun to see that again.
Okay, so now the thing is Black Widow. Natasha finally got her own movie after, 10, 11 years in the MCU. Is it what I wanted? No. Is it what everyone wanted? No. A lot of people loved it, but mostly what I've seen that people thought it was mid.
Yeah.
Um Ish, start. Give us your thoughts. Let's just.
All right. This is a review. All right. It's a Black Widow. We're not gonna, totally bash it or
No, we're not. It's not a terrible movie.
yeah. Like I've heard a lot of things online about this movie, and a lot of people are very, very disappointed about something about the the villain of this movie, I guess. A lot of people are disappointed about that, and
Villain?
yeah, maybe more stuff about how he or she
Spoilers!
gender swap.
Gender swap.
There's something of a gender swap in this movie, so yeah, a lot of people are disappointed. A lot of people don't mind it.
I don't care, but they could have done so much more.
Yeah.
So,
So
okay. So the biggest problem with we're just getting straight on Taskmaster.
yeah. Oh, by the way, spoilers.
I just said that.
Yeah, but like this is like actually where the heavy
Spoilers.
spoilers come.
Spoilers. Crazy. I don't know what I'm doing. Spoilers, whatever. Anyways, Taskmaster was set up to use all the Avengers powers, right? That's what it seemed like.
Yeah.
We saw like 3 or 4. I can't even remember how many it was. I remember Captain America, Hawkeye, and Black Panther. That's all I remember.
And well, Natasha.
And Natasha, obviously. So let's start off. What are the things you liked about it?
She was really scary, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna just put it right there. Extremely scary, extremely edgy. Like didn't say any words, just kind of just went out there and just was always there to just harass Natasha anywhere she went. Just go around beating stuff up. And
So what I liked about Taskmaster is nothing. I didn't like a single thing. I'm gonna be brutally honest. This is one of the worst villains in the MCU we've ever got. This is as bad as Malekith in Thor: The Dark World.
I'd say that was better because at least there was
No,
lines.
Malekith Malekith is still the worst only because of how forgettable that terrible movie is. Oh my god.
Yeah, I don't even remember what happened. I'm gonna be brutally honest.
All you need to remember, Jane Foster, Soul Stone is inside of her. That's all you need to know.
Yeah.
That's all you need to go know for Avengers Endgame,
Yeah.
right? Avengers Endgame, I love you. So now another problem with this movie is that it was set up to justify Nat's death. It has a purpose. There's a reason it was released after. Where? Where was it?
Nowhere to be found. Brutally just bad timing.
The biggest explanation was her with blonde hair.
Yeah, that's like that's near the ending. We're like, okay, Infinity War. Right.
Okay, so we just need to talk about the best character, and we all know who it was.
Man,
Oh,
so good.
Florence Pugh. Thank you so much. First of all,
Florence Pugh did a extremely good job playing Yelena.
oh my god.
Wow. Was she funny? Was she just so good with the fights and stuff? The action was amazing. Any scene that she was in, she stole
She
the show.
killed it.
Yeah.
Also, as of recording this, Loki finale comes out tomorrow.
Something in like, yeah, tomorrow.
20 minutes it comes out.
Yeah, something like that.
You're getting video on that as well, guys.
Yeah.
Okay, so next thing, Red Room. That whole twist of like how, oh yeah, no, I killed him a long time ago, but he's still like, I forgot the guy's name. All I know is that he's a ripoff of Danny DeVito. That's Danny DeVito. Did I say Dorito?
Dorito.
Daddy DeCito. So yeah, I was very disappointed with that. Yeah. I think okay, first of all, props to Rachel Weisz to playing Melina. Because I really liked her character. I'm just gonna say that. Scarlett Johansson was fantastic again, but I didn't find myself feeling like this was her best performance.
I feel like if this was released
5 years ago,
yeah, you know, where it's supposed to be, actually placed in the timeline,
would have been perfect.
It would have been like 10 times better because we don't get that same feeling after Nat is dead and you're just like, oh, Black Widow, you know, it seems like a regular Marvel movie.
Yeah. And
you with the same, you know, villain comes and, you know, heroes have to go stop it, but it doesn't hit the same because we know what happens.
Exactly. We know how it ends. It ends with her dead. It ends with her dead. Because
it's weird, man.
It was weird. Also, I feel like they delayed it so much that the hype died down, right? And then when it was close to coming out, they released a new thing every day. They're like, oh, this is gonna justify Nat's death. Taskmaster's gonna be the coolest villain ever. Everyone's gonna love this movie. Not everyone did.
One thing I really, really hated was every day I used to go on my YouTube recommended and find, a new clip from Black Widow. I never watched any of them.
Yeah, same. They did the same thing with WandaVision.
I didn't want to see that. Like, I want to see that in the movie. I don't know why they kept releasing every single clip out. Yeah.
Talking about WandaVision, as I just said, as they release clips for that every day. Congratulations to the people at Marvel.
Yeah.
For getting 23 primetime Emmy nominations for WandaVision and five nominations for Falcon and the Winter Soldier. And as we are a Star Wars channel, could go big up to The Mandalorian for getting 24 Emmy nominations.
Yeah,
24.
Well deserved.
Man. Oh my god!
Like, okay, we're switching around a lot here, but
no, but big ups.
Good job, Disney.
We should guys comment down below if you think we should do a video to us reacting to the Emmys and see if they win anything.
That could be a possibility, guys.
So back to Black Widow. Red Guardian was sick, by the way.
Yeah,
I love David Harbour. Like, he may not be a good Hellboy, but he's good as Chief Hopper and
amazing as Chief
Red
Hopper.
Guardian.
Yeah,
I love Stranger Things. That's why I knew I was gonna love. Could we have seen more of Red Guardian? Yeah, definitely.
He was there for
25, 45 minutes maybe.
He was really funny. I give him that.
He was.
I just underused, man.
Under you, same with Taskmaster, same with Melina.
Yeah.
Um,
I'd even say with Nat, I mean, like,
it felt like Yelena's movie, but that's what it was basically because it's setting up for spoilers for the post-credit scene, guys. The post-credit scene is Yelena going to Nat's grave, and Valentina from Falcon and the Winter Soldier shows up,
yeah.
and she says to Yelena, "Maybe you want to look at the man who killed your sister, who was responsible for your sister's death." And it's a picture of Clint Barton, and that is setting up the Hawkeye show.
And A, it was on an iPad.
It was.
So maybe heroes aren't the only ones who use Apple products.
Oh yeah, that thing. Oh
But
yeah.
but here's the thing. I saw some other people, they were like, okay, so Marvel is using TV shows to introduce characters into the films. But if you think about it, because Valentina appeared in Falcon and the Winter
This was
Soldier.
supposed to be the first time we see her, though.
Yeah, this was technically supposed to be the first time we see her, and then we see her later on in Falcon and the Winter Soldier. But it's kind of weird how it, again, weirdly placed.
Honestly, if they just canceled the movie, it would have worked too. But they shouldn't.
Honestly, if this movie didn't come out, I'd be sad, right?
Yeah.
Because Nat wouldn't have her movie. But at the same time, it doesn't really.
I kind of want Clint to get his own movie, but he has a TV show coming out, so that's fine. But a Hawkeye movie would be sick.
What I'd really like is find that Budapest, Nats, Nats
a Budapest movie. I would love that. I would love
with Clint and Nat coming together. Oh, a prequel, that'd be sick.
Okay, so we need to talk about how weird the movie was paced. Okay, so here's what they tried to do. So you know how Marvel can get marvelly with the things? Like they can be like, oh yeah, like it's just super marveled.
Yeah.
And they try to fit but some movies or some TV shows don't have the marvelly touch. They're like serious and straight and that stuff. That movie tried to fit in both of those things into one and did not work at all.
Not at all.
At the beginning, it was like, oh yeah, this super secret spy movie and all this stuff. And I'm like, oh, is this gonna, like, that opening credits?
Yeah, well, done fantastic. With the suspense building up and
that Nirvana cover.
Yeah, that's the first time I think Marvel's used a cover.
I think so. I don't know.
Because all the songs in like Guardians and stuff, they're like the real thing.
So I also had a problem with the editing of the film. It felt really weird to me. Just randomly, they just cut. I'm like, okay.
Yeah. Like the turns were really harsh in this. I'm gonna be honest. Yeah. They took a huge left turn with the camera. I'm like, dude.
It's a poor man's Winter Soldier. It's sad to say.
Down. Yeah.
The score wasn't good either. I did not.
Yeah.
The best music was that Avengers theme when she's hopping into the Quinjet at the end, da, 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 and then the movie ends.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
I'm always gonna love Black Widow. This movie isn't gonna change my perspective on her.
Yeah,
kind of like I loved her in this movie. I think she was fine. She had her moments. But I think I'm gonna, with the movie having a huge villain problem, a huge lack of use of main characters. They had a show stealer, definitely. The action was great. The CGI was fine. I love the hand-to-hand in this movie.
Amazing.
The hand-to-hand was great.
Really, really good.
Now, where the movie lacks is pacing issues, editing issues. It has some plot issues. It has script issues, all that stuff. So that's why I'm going to be rating Black Widow a 7.7 out of 10. Ish, give us your closing thoughts and your rating.
It sucks, man. This really sucks because I love Natasha.
Yeah, so do I. And she's still my top 5 characters.
Just being so excited for this movie to come out for so long. We finally get it. and it's just like, I don't know. They tried to fit too many things into it. They tried to grab like that grittiness, but they just couldn't fit it with the happy Marvel side with it.
Like the explosions.
And like the pacing was extremely weird. This is some of the weirdest pacing I've ever seen. Like they're fighting so much. Next thing you know, family dinner. And that
That
scene,
scene was sad though.
I don't know. I'm not a big fan of it. Not at all.
I actually enjoyed the acting from Florence Pugh in that scene, but
Yeah. She again, she
she's the
steals
best.
everything.
She's my favorite part of this movie.
Same here. I mean, Yelena kills it in this.
Yeah.
Um, other
So
than that, like Taskmaster, I'm not even I don't have any problems with the gender swap or anything. I
of
think that's
course.
cool,
Yeah.
right? But again, like Taskmaster from the comics is, really it's so different. And they tried to fit it in with the MCU type theme and
Mm-hmm.
it just didn't work. It didn't work for me. I don't think it worked for a lot of people. But considering all things, I may be biased, right?
Oh no.
I'm just gonna do it. I think as much hype I had for this movie, and I really wanted it to be good. The fighting is good. The action is really really good. The characters are pretty good. Um, I'm excited for the future. That's the one thing Marvel's really good at is getting you hyped up for the future. I'm just gonna go ahead and give it. I'm gonna give it an 8.
You gonna give it an
Straight
8?
up. Before I had my rating up to about an 8.5, but I just don't think this movie deserves it.
I'm gonna have to
I
rewatch. Definitely gonna have to rewatch.
Yeah.
But I was just, with all the hype they put around it when it was coming out and all that stuff, is just it could have been better.
Yeah. Easily. I mean,
So I guess that leaves us with Ish. Do you have anything you want to say to these fine folks?
definitely not the worst movie I've seen so far this year. But
What was the
it's
worst movie I've seen this year?
I don't know. But all I can say,
Fear Street, Part 1, 1994.
you think that's the worst one? Possibly. I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, it's okay for a Marvel movie. I expected a lot more.
Uh-huh. All
Oh.
right.
Yeah.
I guess that closes out. Thank you guys so much for watching. Comment, like, subscribe, share with people, please.
Thank you.
We're so sorry for the break, but
Yeah.
we do plan on releasing more videos. And yeah, thanks again. It's been Devon Shah,
Interesting.
and this has been Skywalker Stories.